I just ate a sandwich. I hope I don't have sandwich all in my grill. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
So you're gearing up for the last season.
We are.
Are you filmed? Have you done anything about it
We've
yet?
done half of it.
Okay, now what can you tell us? You spilled some stuff in the panel that I didn't get to go to. Was anybody else there?
It's a season about loss, I think, and dealing with that. It's a season of what ifs and sort of sliding doors in a way, and if because Styles is missing, gets taken, and I'm not giving anything away. That's in the trailer. Oh crap! And it's really, what would my life, what would everybody's life be without this person in it? How do things change? How do the dynamics change? How do the relationships change? How do you change as a person without having this other person who influenced so much in who and what you are? And it deals with other themes that are pretty heady stuff for what we normally deal with, and it's very interesting. It's a season that I'm pretty excited about. And then the next part of the season that we've just started, the last 10 episodes, are wrapping up this series and honoring what we've done. And I think that we found out that we're not going to do another season, and we wanted to take it out on our terms, and we want to do it the way we've done it. We don't want to go out whimpering. We don't want to go out, kind of a shadow of what we were. We're going out guns blazing.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Great.
So this is obviously, it seems like a pretty heavy season with Styles and the central focus. So.
But there's a tremendous amount of humor in this season as well, which is great. To get that back, because we've done seasons when it got really heavy and really dark, and this is not. It's not lighthearted, but there's humor. There's humor in humanity and romance, and we've touched the bases.
So what can we expect to see from your character this season?
A lot of nudity, full frontal.
The usual.
Yeah, just the usual stuff, And it's the way I like to do it. And most people stop that when they're younger. I find that it's much more effective as you get older. It's the shock value goes up. It's like, oh my God. No, for my character, you'll see a lot, and I can't really give a lot away. But it's a good season for me.
Is he going to be moving back into more of like that regular be part more of the main story instead of like the subplots? And that?
Yep. I think so. Yes. Any other questions?
How did you react when you first got the script and you saw that it was going to be such like an emotionally intense arc for Sheriff Stilinski?
Happy as an actor, you sort of go, this is great stuff to play. It's a fun journey to make. I wouldn't necessarily want to make it in real life. As a father, you don't ever want to think about anything like that. But it's cool stuff. I don't think that Jeff gets enough credit. And everyone forgets that this all springs from his mind, his creativity, his genius, and he's the ringleader. He's the well that we all dip our dippers in.
Where would you like to see your character end up by the end of the season?
I'd like to be in a small house in Bolivia with my buddy, and we're checking our guns, and we're like, okay, yeah, I thought we were in trouble, and you run out, and that's it.
Now, is Jeff giving you? Do you kind of know where your character's going to go?
I have no idea where I'm going to wind up, and I kind of like it that way. he'll tell you if it's an important story point that you would have known, then he'll tell you that kind of stuff. Otherwise, he keeps you in the dark, just like, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like.
Well, now that you're wrapping up, what are you going to miss most about this character and about the series as when you approach that finish line?
I miss the people that I work with. I mean, it's such a cliche to say that we're family, but we're family, and we love each other. And it's been since 2009 we started this, and it's just, if you'd have told me in 2009 that a little pilot called Teen Wolf, which when I first got it, I was like, oh my God, really? They can't do anything original, and it was it just turned into this thing that I was just talking about that in the panel, that this show, unlike any other show that I've kind of done in my life, or any project that I've been involved in, it's rippled out into the world, and it's touched so many people in really unexpected ways. And the feedback that I get from people as to how this little show that's on MTV has helped them through difficult times in their life. It's therapists have used this show to help kids, talk about issues. We've dealt with stuff that you just and dealt in a really matter-of-fact way, with people who are a little different than the norm, and then to find out that they're actually not different at all. It's an incredibly inclusive show, and I think I'm really proud to have been a part of it, and I'm going to miss the people, and I'm going to miss this family, this extended family that I've got. Yeah. And I'm gonna miss the fans.
I'm going to say, you're going to miss us, aren't you?
I am gonna miss you. I already miss you.
In about 30 seconds, you're really going to miss us.
What are you excited to do next after Teen Wolf?
I have no idea. I'm one of those actors, I don't really think about the next job until I get the next job. And if I'm involved in something, I don't really want to look. Maybe that's laziness, but I kind of think that if you dilute what you're doing, and I'm pretty much guy in that I'm like, one thing at a time. Don't give me multitask. I can't do that. I gotta finish screwing this screw in, then I'll go to the next screw. Yeah, I'm not a big multitasker and a big multi-projecter. It's not kind of how I roll. But I think probably more nudity. Yeah. What
about the love life? Zelensky's love life. How's that rolling along? Now that you're talking about all this nudity again, let's talk about the Teen Wolf section.
Zelensky, there's some love life happening in this arc coming up. Yep.
But then anybody we know?
Can't tell you these things.
We can.
I can, but I can't. I can't. There's people around here who would kill me and would be.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yep. See, she showed up right. You just mentioned it. She
right when we're not supposed to talk about it. Darn.
Ixnay on the talking stage. Right. Hey man, how are you?
Well, have you been surprised by how fans have kind of, almost shift? There's a lot of fans who have wanted your character with Melissa's character. Have you been surprised by the interest in all of these relationships and wanting them paired up? Because there is a very vocal fandom.
I know, it is a very vocal fandom, and it's like my evolution as a fandom participant. It's like before this, I'm like, Twitter, what the hell do I want? If I hadn't talked to the person, I damn sure don't want to talk to him. I don't want to reach out. If I hadn't seen him in 30 years, what do I want to do this crap for? And then I got on Twitter, and I kind of I like interacting with the fans. And I did not have any idea what shipping was None. I was like, well, are you sending a package? Are we taking a trip on an ocean liner? What are we doing? And then that was explained to me a few years ago. So I got it. I got the shipping. And head canon, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? No, yeah, there is a pretty vocal fandom about that, and I support that 100%.
A clue.
All right, I gotta steal him.
Uh-oh.
I think
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
I
much.
missed you guys already.
We miss you too.
See ya.